After what Omni-Man did? After what you did?
Oh, was not ready for that. Flying off the handle, rolling with the punches, and altering living tissue. Today, we are back at it, breaking down and reacting to all of the intense medical scenes and over-the-top injuries from Invincible. Let's dive right in. Oh, it's classic. Somebody gets punched in the mouth and they spit out the blood. It is quite easy to cut the side of your cheek, maybe bite your tongue, to have a little bit of a laceration. Sometimes you can actually lose a tooth, crack a tooth, break a tooth. And it's really interesting that they're able to punch each other so much in the face and nobody else is spitting blood. Blood has that weird metallic taste. Some people are like, oh, I like it. I want to drink my own blood. Please don't do that. If you drink too much of your own blood, it'll cause nausea and you'll start vomiting.
Giant teeth? Lies! Why can't you trust me?
Oh, there you go. We got a little bit of blood splatter going out. Nice bloody nose streaking down. If you get a bloody nose, right, what do? Pinch your nose, lean forward. Don't lean back because the blood will drip back. You're trying to get it to clot and get it to stop.
After what Omni-Man did? After what you did?
Oh, was not ready for that. I can't believe they have this in shows. Literally an amputation of an arm. Looks like above the elbow amputation. And get a tourniquet on this bad boy. And tie it tight.
You! Yup.
Yep. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh my God. Open fracture dislocation at the elbow. And actually, I need to make a point. The other arm that you see the amputation and the muscles, actually pretty good. You can see 3 distinct posterior muscles and 2 on the anterior. A little bit of back fracture, that's not going to be good. We don't see too many of those type of injuries, like a scorpion injury where you're kind of bent over backwards. Majority of like the spinal cord trauma injuries are falls from big heights and they land on weird surfaces. Oh! I mean, this guy's nose bleeds a lot, but he's doing okay. Oh, geez.
Stop him! But don't kill him!
They're kind of stepping on him, crushing him. When you do that, you end up breaking bones. People have this occur when they go to like concerts sometimes. People get stampeded and you can't breathe. People step on your chest and you can't expand it.
Stop! There's too much power! You'll kill us all! Stop!
Oh my gosh, explosions as the guy disintegrated. With all that massive power, you see some bone structures. If the heat is so hot, yes, you can probably burn pretty fast. You know, they do this with cremations where the crematorium or the oven is so hot that it burns pretty much everything away.
Your brain's scrambled. You've lost track of what memories are yours and which come from the others.
They're all my memories! All of them!
Oh my gosh, look at that brain or head. Holy cow, the brain is a little big.
You need a hospital.
Oh, vomiting some blood. If you're vomiting blood, it could be related from like a nosebleed that you're swallowing or bleeding in your mouth you're swallowing and then you're re-vomiting it back up versus an injury to your intestines or injury to your stomach. Could have bleeding, or you can cough up blood if there's blood in your airway. Oh, you can just snap your neck on a type of fall like that. Definitely if somebody came to the emergency department, they'll probably be in a seat collar and you get a CT scan of the neck, make sure that there's no spinal cord injury or cervical fracture. Oh, sound waves. Underwater creatures, I believe, communicate, or sonar, different cool things like that. I don't know if anybody's been close to a speaker before at a concert. It can cause a lot of pain, damage, actually rupture eardrums just because of the volume. Punch right to the chest. So you have to be careful. You can fracture the sternum, which is actually a very thick, hard bone, and then you worry about the underlying structures that are underneath, aka your heart. Oh! Down to the abyss. When you're down at a certain depth, right, you got to worry about your ears popping. You also have to deal with pressure regulation, and you also don't want to come up too fast because you can get the bends. I've seen that happen with fishing when I've done deep sea fishing where I brought up a fish too fast and the intestines came out. Oh! Ow! We don't see people getting hit too much with these type of things. Crowbars, hammers, baseball bats, anything somebody can get their hands on they use to hurt other individuals. You have to worry about the abrasions, the lacerations, and any underlying injuries to the tissue. Oh, what? You see intestines flying, you see eyeballs flying, you see a decapitated head. Ouch. I have a buddy who's a state trooper, and he tells me a lot of bad images occur during car accidents. Whoa.
Look who it is.
Whoa.
Let him go.
You see open laceration, left shoulder, bloody nose. You gotta put some pressure on these areas. That shoulder you can suture or staple shut.
You actually like this monster? Good.
Oh, cool. Falling from that great of a height is going to have a high mortality rate, especially going over and falling on a car or even on the hard surface. Any type of fall greater than 3 times your own height, you have a high index of suspicion for major injuries.
Thank you.
Left eye, super swollen shut. Sometimes if you get a fracture of the inferior orbital wall and it communicates with a sinus, your maxillary sinus, if you sneeze or blow air too hard, you can actually get air to actually go into the tissue, dissect all the way around, swell up that eye, and shut it real quick. What? What's happening? Oh, it's just like disintegrating and flesh is just falling apart.
Wait, no.
I mean, I really hope that the tissue is not floating in the air because now you're going to be breathing dead tissue and skin and get into your own airway. Kind of gross. Not sure. I've never seen something like this happen, obviously. I've seen rotting flesh when people get different types of gangrene, dead tissue, or tissue that doesn't have any good blood supply. That's typically why the tissue dies, but it happens over a period of time. Invincible. I'm all over the place with this. We got people disintegrating into dust. We have arms getting chopped off. Also, big new things on the horizon. Check out my brand new supplement company, Life Happens. If you guys like this, definitely check out this playlist right here. And as always, do me a favor, hit that like button, turn on your bell notifications, and subscribe. All right, thank you so much for watching, and stay healthy, my friends.